Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain about how to apply for US passport. The kid born in United States and parents are from India. So they are going to apply for their kid baby's passport within United States. So first thing what you will have to do is you need to collect all these documents. The main documents are to apply for passport. Apply in person with parents. So you should the both parents should be available when you go to apply for the passport. You need to go to your local USPS locations where they have the passport, where they can accept your passport applications. There are a lot of other locations which they don't accept it, but some specific locations they are able to accept your US passport application. And apply in person. Valid for this passport will be valid for only 5 years, and again you need to renew it. Upon expiry, apply for the new one. Okay, and then proof, the proof that you will have to submit for your baby, US birth certificate. Of course you need your baby's birth certificate. So once the baby is born, then you will be getting some documents, some paper documents from your hospital. Then you can go to your nearest municipality in your state where you live right now. You should be able to apply it. You could do it online, or either you can directly go in person and apply for the birth certificate. So you will be able to get it within 1 or 2 weeks. And parental relationship proof, the US birth certificate is acceptable as this proof, because this US birth certificate for your baby will have your both father and mother name. Okay. And one thing you should remember, when you apply for your baby's passport, you need to provide the original copy of your birth certificate. Don't provide scanned copy, because they won't accept it. But once you provide your original birth certificate, you will get it back from them. Once the passport is delivered, and once they deliver it to your home, then upon 2 weeks you should be able to get your original birth certificate in the separate mail. So both passport and your original birth certificate will be delivered to your home address in separate mail after you apply for your US passport for your baby. Okay, so they have the process here in their website. If you can go here, yeah, this is the website, United States US Department of State website. Okay, go to home page. This is home page. You can come from here. I'm just clicking go to home page. This is the home page. Click on get US passport, and then click on children under age 16. Here apply for child under 16. So you will have to expand this. Here they are saying you need to fill this form. Either you can use online filter tool or download the PDF and then fill it manually and then print it. Do not sign your child's form until you go to USPS store, until they ask you to sign. Okay. And here this section, get evidence of US citizenship. So baby's US birth certificate is more than enough. Okay, you don't need anything else. And then for parents, they will have to provide their driving license. Okay. And main thing, so here they have given the example, the baby's birth certificate will look like this. So but date of birth, place of birth, name, father's name and mother's name. Okay, this will have everything, depends on the state where you live for sure. And you will have to provide, it's over here, let's go further, show relationship. So you don't need to provide any other evidence. US birth certificate for your baby is sufficient. This section, get a photo ID, and you need to have your driving license as a proof for your parents to show them. Okay, show more documents if both parents guardians cannot, if the both parents cannot apply then you need to show more documents. That scenario does not apply to us. And then here, provide a photo. You need to provide a passport size photo for your baby. So if you can go to nearest store, UPS or FedEx or Walgreen, they will be able to take a passport size photo for your baby. That's up to you. That's your wish. If you would like to take a photo on the UPS store itself, you can opt for that options. They will provide options also in USPS store, so you could take the photo there itself. Okay, calculate fees. So this is how the fee structure. If you want a passport book, passport card, passport book and card, you don't need to apply for a passport card or passport book, and only the passport book is enough. Dear, you need to fill this form. I have the form in another tab. I will be showing you later. And then application fees $100, execution fees $35, and the extra, if you need to pay $60 to your applications if you want the expedited service within 2 to 3 weeks, it will be processed. And then add extra $1953 to your application fees if you want to ship your completed passport in 1-2 days after we issue it. You don't need it as if you want it quickly, then you could pay for it, but this is not required. You don't, it's unnecessary. Okay, you could pay for expedited service within 2 to 3 weeks. Your passport will be processed. Okay, and this is the payment structure. Either you want to pay by debit card or credit card, or pay by check. And find the location to apply. So if you see here, if you check make an appointment, passport agencies and center, it's better you could go back, just stay here, track your application status. Okay, these are all fine. You don't need to do anything here. Go to USPS website and then go to schedule an appointment and then choose the service here. This will be, see, you will be able to see the options here, new passport with the photo services. So you don't need to take the passport size photo for your baby. They will be able to take it for you. Okay, just select this option and then adult. It's asking the age, just say 0. Such I think one number of person, I guess, minors under 16 years old. Yes, 1. This will be 0 then. Adult will be 0, minors under 16 years old 1. Okay, now search for appointment by location. Just go with the location. Give your location, for example. It's searching now. Let's see. Yeah, you have the locations here, lot of locations here. That find the location and then check your distance from your current address, current home, how far it is for you. Limited passport walk-in hours. So which date selects, for example, Matthews, South Providence, Indian Trail, Northeast. These are the locations, right? So just select the first one. Let's see the date and time that the appointment, that the first appointment that will be available here. Okay, so if you are able to see here in this location, if you don't have the appointment, they're allowing walk-ins also. So passport walk-in hours, but they have some specific hours which where you can walk in only during that hours. For example, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days, they mentioned it here, 8 to 9. Only this time only walk-in is allowed without appointment. So, but go earlier, because there will be a lot of people who will be standing from morning 6 o'clock, because most of the people, they don't schedule it because the appointment is not available within the quick time. So if you check this calendar, see the date now. The starting date is available from June 11th, right? So today, May, June, almost like the month. So people who wants to get it quickly, then they can go for the walk-in. And then if you don't need it, then you will be able to schedule it here, select the date, and then select the date, so June 11th, and select the time that works best for you. So select any time that will work for you. Give your all the details, name, first name, last name, phone number, email, and then send a verification code. I have written and submitted. That's it. So you have scheduled an appointment. Okay, then you could go on the day of your appointment. Okay, let's go back to see the DS11 application form that you will need to fill it. Okay, let's start from there. These are all the instructions given. You could read it later. Don't have to do anything here. These are all the instructions for you to read it. Okay, and then instructions for you to fill it out in the below, just below. Okay, this is where you will have to fill it. Just check US passport book. That's what you would need it. And then standard or non-standard. Regular book is fine because that anyhow the passport will expire in 5 years, so you will need it. You don't need it large book. Okay, provide your baby's name, last name, first name, and then date of birth, the gender, place of birth, social security number. You should be able to have your social security number um, after the baby born, right? So what you would need to do is, you as soon as you get out of your hospital, then they will be asking you to fill the form. In that form you could have selected the option, like um, when they send their documents to get the birth certificate, they will ask you whether you need social security number also. So you need to select that option yes. If you would have told yes, then you will be able to get the social security number to your home within 3 to 4 weeks. So you don't need to specifically apply for social security number. And then provide the email of yours, your contact number, your mailing address, your home address, I mean city, state, zip code, country. List all the names that you have used. This is a none, this is none. They are saying stop here. You don't need to fill anything here in this section. Just go below. Here, name of the applicant, which is your baby's last name and first name. Okay, and they give the baby's date of birth. Here, this is where your parents' information has to be filled. This is mother's details, mother date of birth, place of birth, whether they are US citizen or not. And then this is father name, last name, date of birth, place of birth. And then in this section, the section, the number 11. So don't get confused with this point, the point number 11, because that you just filled parent information in the 10th point. So don't think that have you ever been married. That means they are not asking both parents whether you are married or not. They are asking the child, the baby. So here you will have to select no. Okay, then select no. Here if you want, you can just say none, none, none on these boxes. This is additional contact number. You can give your either spouse contact number. Occupation just mentioned as a none. Employer, this you can mention it as a none. Okay, the height, hair color, eye color, this you will be able to mention it for your baby because you will have your hospital documents. And then if you have any travel plans outside of United States, just mention it here. Otherwise just say none. Okay, this will be your permanent address. This is not your current home address. Just mention uh, the the permanent address. Suppose if you are going to be in within the same, if your address is going to be same as a permanent address, let's give your like a current home address, because they never asked here the specifically the country, because then that means this will be same, this will still be the United States. Okay, now your emergency contact, give your spouse details or your friend's contact details. And then have you ever applied for or issued a US passport? Say no. And then please do not write below, and that's it, you are done. Okay, please do not write below this line. That's it, you're done with this filling this form. Just until this you fill it and then take the copy. I mean, you just print it before filling it, and then you can write it, fill it with your using pen. Then after that you can take this to your USPS, where you have, when you have the appointment scheduled. Okay, then that will be pretty simple. Okay, that's it. We are done with this. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again in the next video.